in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You in this flow. Start me, wreck me, rhyme me, wreck and rhyme me, roll. Dr. Mudda Mutton up and down the dough. Shmana na 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 no. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are here in the building. It is F-Word Friday. That means it is fun-filled Friday. That means we're going to have a little fun today. And for all of you guys that want to have the most fun, I hope that you listen to Nicki Minaj's album that dropped last night, 12 a.m.
Oh, it's her birthday.
Oh, 12/8. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for her. What you think she is? Beyonce?
Beyonce. 444.
I had no idea.
I happen to see it because I follow a lot of Nicki Minaj with the Barbs. And it's only one person that I follow.
One Barb.
One Barb. And I started listening to it this morning. And, I'm just, I guess so. Whatever.
You like
It's Nicki Minaj.
It's
Height
of horror.
Yeah, it's height of horror. Like, you literally, it's good because Nicki Minaj, and she has flow, and she has all these fun things and all these things. And if you're into that type of things, then I feel like it's good. I'm going to listen to half of it, so I'll continue to listen to the rest of it to give you guys a full little review on a Mern Day. But as of right now, I encourage you guys to go and if you're into rap music and you're a Barb or maybe even just a Dolly, then you can go and see what I did there. Maybe you're not a Barb, but maybe you're an other Dolly, one of them off-brand ones. Then you can go on and
LOL girl.
Yes, yeah. Oh, my LMG girl.
OMG.
Yes.
What's LOL girl?
Laugh out loud.
Ain't there some LOLs?
It was an LOL artiste.
I feel like
back in the day.
I feel like there's LOL.
What was that song that he sang?
Laugh out. There's a LOL.
LMAO. Yes.
Oh yes.
What was that song?
Is that Party Rock? Party Rock?
Yeah.
Yes, Party Rockin' in the house tonight. Is it that one?
Was that?
Shots.
Yeah.
Shots. Yep.
I'm writing OMG. What am I writing?
OMG girls.
Oh, no. OMFAO.
LMFAO. L.
That's a lot of That's a lot of numbers to put in. Good morning, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we are just getting started with the show. We ask that you go ahead and give it up a share. Let people know what you guys are listening to. Let them know what is going on, how you're feeling this morning. In the comment section, since it's Friday, we want to know, how has your week been on a scale from 1 to 5? Just drop a number in the comment section. Let us know how your week has been. I see a lot of you guys just trickling in now, so I'll repeat it in a little bit. But in the meantime, let's start with Miss Tony. Quick check-in. How you doing, honey?
I'm doing good. I had a nice evening last night. I attended Keith Maskell's sneaker therapy last evening at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. Last evening. It was quite, museum culture is something that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool. Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, if you haven't been there, I advise people to check it out. It's really neat. So Isabella Stewart Gardner had notably some kind of, like mental health issues or whatever. And as a way of...
Did she?
Yeah, like she was a lost mom, so she had experienced some pregnancy losses. And she had some other things going on. And as a way of combating that, what she did was start to collect art. And she traveled a lot of the times by herself all over the world and collected all kinds of art. And she has lots and lots of art pieces.
Penis. I heard it.
That was a
definitely heard it.
I did say penis.
Definitely said it.
Wow. Well then, it's Friday. So she has all kinds of art pieces, but aside from the art that's in there, it's just the building itself is like
beautiful.
It is beautiful in all the rooms and the alcoves, the archways, the
hell is
courtyard.
an alcove?
Like that. The courtyard, which is like an indoor courtyard, is just gorgeous.
That's indoor, or is it like
it's indoor?
But it's indoor, but isn't the middle open?
No, it's just all indoor.
Really?
It's covered glass and it's beautiful. You can go up on the second floor and like look down into
Is that
the
what we
courtyard.
went for? That's not what we went for Armandi. Oh, that was the MFA.
That was the MFA.
Okay, keep going.
But and so it's gorgeous. And they had a DJ there in the courtyard last night. They also have 2 cafes that serve drinks and food there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really like a pretty neat place. Also, the Gardner Museum is the one that's infamous for being all that art that was stolen. $500 million worth of art was stolen from there, never recovered. They have no suspects, and this was years and years ago.
It wasn't me.
Documentary on that also on Netflix. Netflix got a documentary for everything. It's a really, really cool place. So Keith Maskell, who was a guest that we had here, is he's an actor. He's a graduate student candidate at Harvard right now, doing his working on his master's at Harvard, and he has a extensive collection of sneakers and sneaker memorabilia, and so he has that on display at the museum. He also has now developed a documentary called Sneaker Therapy, which speaks about how like his collection of sneakers and collecting sneakers has helped him through a lot of things that he's gone through in his life. So it was a screening of the documentary and then a talk with 3 other people who are sneaker aficionados. So it was really neat. It was a nice experience. And just to see, like I'm into sneaker culture, but just not even that, but just like hearing his story and relating a lot of his story to how I felt about a lot of things. I think that during the time that I had started my sneaker collection, I was also going through something, and it was very therapeutic for me. And Keith mentioned, he was like, once I started therapy, though, there was no need for that part anymore. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, because I kind of feel that way too. Like I was buying sneakers every 2 weeks or whatever, and lately I haven't had to buy it because there's like I'm being fulfilled in a different way. So it was very, very interesting to see. I encourage people to get out and see it. The Garden Museum has this thing on Thursdays now where it's free and people go in and
free.
Yeah, so it's free on Thursdays. You have to register online, and it does sell out quick. And there's a DJ there, and there's other things going on. People kind of hanging out. Manny from Everybody Gotta Eat was there randomly. Like at the end, I saw him. But it was cool, and I was just like, this is cool. Like maybe this is something that I would like to do.
I think is there on Thursdays. Bobby Bangers.
Oh no, it was a different DJ. I don't know. I couldn't figure out what his name was because it was a bunch of letters. But but he was playing like some nice, like cool music. But I did, dance and bop a little bit. It's cool and it's nice, and it's just, it's something different, and it is something to do in Boston that is here. It's here for us. It's free. So get out there, support that. It was awesome. And aside from that, I'm doing good. Oh, stopped into Casa Bonita last night to get tacos on the way home.
What the hell is Casa Bonita? Where's that at?
Used to be the hen house.
Oh, yeah.
So while we're sitting there, they're like girls coming in dressed in like white shirts and white boots and da-da-da. They're pulling down the shades, da-da-da. And while we're eating, the lights went off and the strobe lights came off. It's a turn up.
Oh, really?
In there. From Thursday night through the weekend.
I think you told me that, but I was like, nah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, strobe lights.
Where do people park?
I don't know. Wherever they can. And it's open until 2 a.m.
Shut up.
Yes, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 2 a.m.
They got a full entertainment license?
Girl, and I was like, and you can, they got a full bar. I know that.
Yes, I know that.
And I must have a full entertainment license. And you can still go in there and like order and get food while the party turn up is happening.
In the middle of the fete?
Yeah, it's a cool concept.
What's this? What's that?
Casa Bonita on Mass Ave. It used to be the hen house.
Speaking of the hen house, is Victoria still open?
I think it's only open on the weekends and no longer late night.
Oh, because there used to be a lot of excitement.
Remember after the girl got killed in front of there? Remember the girl who got hit by the car?
Yeah.
After that, they no longer because they used to be 24 hours on the weekend, so they don't do that anymore. And I don't know if it was since then or if other occurrences happened, but Victoria's is very rarely open. It seems to me.
Very interesting. How about you, Madison? The semester is winding down.
Yes.
How you doing?
I am fire.
Good. I was asking you earlier the semester, she was saying how it was just long, and I think everybody has that same sentiment. Like it's just been a long last quarter of 2023, and I think most of us are very much hoping for it to be over as soon as possible. Yes. So and what do you have plans for the vacation time?
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Christmas, celebrating with family, all of that stuff. But that's pretty much it.
I like it. Very low key, very fun. How about you, Rockstone Triz? How you doing?
I'm good. I've minded down, getting to the end of the year. You know what I mean? So it's time for reflection and revisit and refresh and all the reads.
All the reads.
Right, and this is your birthday weekend.
Yeah, bah humbug.
What do you?
Turn up.
I literally almost wore my Grinch sweater today. But why? You're not? No plans? Nothing?
I'm going to Valiant tonight.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So that's interesting. But tomorrow I will be celebrating my cousin's birthday with her,
Yes.
as well as DJing a ugly sweater affair for the Secret Society crew. Shout out to them, Koya and the crew.
Yeah.
And then on
big shout out, happy Sweet 16, Danae.
Happy Sweet 16, Danae.
and then on Sunday is my niece's birthday. So it's like, and then on Monday is my birthday, and then it's Maya's birthday, and then it's Sia's birthday, and then it's my best friend Pooh's birthday.
Oh, damn.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
I share my birthday
Sagittarius.
with like 6 people.
What are we doing for Sia's birthday? I like to party with them.
I don't know, but that's my birthday.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is. Oh,
that's
it
my
is.
birthday.
Oh, yeah,
You see
You
what I
and
mean?
Sia and
That's what I be talking about.
and our Maya all
what I
have
be
the same
talking about.
birthday.
That's what I be talking about.
Sorry,
I ain't expecting a gift from
I
not a
forgot about
nobody.
you already.
You know,
We taking you out on Mondays. How's your
that's
mouth?
nice. That's a good gift.
Yeah.
Food is always fun.
I love food.
Yes. So that's it. Take it
How are
easy.
you, Saucy?
I am fine.
We should get a beach ball or something and toss it to each other and like.
Oh, let's
what's
do
your
it.
Ball, you talk.
Where you do that?
I don't-
Oh, we got the cards.
Oh,
but the
yeah.
cards don't. Well, we don't have any.
And we have this 8-ball that we have never used.
We got to use that 8-ball because we've literally had it for a year now and never used it.
So, what question do you have?
If we had consulted the 8-ball for a lot of things, I'm sure that we would be in a different place.
What question? What dying questions do you guys have?
That we have is 2023 going to end on a great note for Spark? I don't want-
It says, how the hell you use this 8-ball? Signs point to yes.
Yeah! Look at that. Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Let me take a picture of that so I can record it. Signs point to yes. I'm be like the 8-ball effing lie.
Do you guys believe in fortune cookies? You can keep fortune cookies and stuff?
It's sometimes depending on the message.
Yeah.
You don't read them, but you read them.
If it's
Yeah.
a message I like, yes.
Yeah. If it's a message that I think is stupid, then absolutely no. F
Right.
them fortune cookie.
You know what I've started using every day now is this little OMG app on Facebook. They send me a little reminder every day. So it's like, like, what is your 2020? Like all of those stupid things. Like,
Yeah.
what does your cat look like? And what does
Oh,
you and
yeah,
cat
yeah,
form
yeah,
look
yeah.
like? And these things are always really, really fun. So it says in 2024, I'm going to get a Mercedes, a villa with a pool,
Wow.
and a trip to Paris.
What is that, MASH?
I wish it was.
What you laughing at? You know about MASH? Really?
I
As
remember
kids.
MASH.
Really?
Yeah, when I was
MASH
in like
is-
middle school and elementary school. That's what we
Really? Can you teach me how to play it again?
You can change it
Yeah.
too.
You got
with
the
MASH
what,
and different
mansion,
ones.
apartment,
Yeah.
MAS. It was shelter and a hotel. See, really? I'm glad to know that generationally these things are passed down for fun times because MASH used to tell you your whole life. I used to believe a good
Yep.
MASH.
I should have. If I had kept one of my good mashes and manifested that,
Yep.
I would be in a really, really good place today.
Maybe that would be a great thing to do right
You know
now.
what I did find yesterday? I found a letter that a man wrote to me in 2004.
I got all of my letters.
I was like, oh my gosh, look at this letter. It was the nicest letter. It was so nice. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at this. I'm so glad it was so well preserved. I'm going to go read it again.
Earlier in the morning, I asked you guys to let us know how you guys are doing on this Friday from 1 to 5. 5 being great, 1 being I hate my life. So I think if you scroll up, let's see. We got a few of those numbers in here. Y'all been talking a lot.
5. August said 5.
August said 5. She said it's
Okay.
been a crazy week. Where are the rest of them?
And that's it. Yeah, need more.
Oh, here's
We need more people.
We need more people. So right now, throughout the show, we just want to mentally check in on you guys from a number 1 through 5. Let us know in the comment section how your week went and how you are doing today. So 1 through 5, 5 being the greatest, 1 being the onest. Day off, 5+5. Janet is having a great day.
Go, Janet.
Janet,
Go,
it's still only 9:28, so I hope that this day trajects more happiness for you.
I miss Janet.
Me too. Got kids' appointments, though. Those are always fun. I'm going to have to use one of your children's appointments as an excuse for me today to get out of some. Janet, thank you. Just tell me what school they go. Oh, I know. I'm going to use, what's the intern?
Jada.
Yes, I'm going to use her as... Janet, what's
Jada.
Jeez.
It's like J-Lo. Janet.
Something with a J.
Some J. That's the baby. Yeah, I'm gonna use her. We gotta take her to an appointment today, so that's why I can't go. And let's get into the show. While you guys continue to put in your numbers in there, we're gonna have some fun times today. So let's get in. I think I have a late morning question. I found it the other day, and I was like, "Ooh, child, y'all is going through it." Spark FM Online. Let's start right now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM. Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387. The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
That's my song. Anytime I hear something start like that, I know it's going to be a good day because I'm going to be a warrior in the Lord's army. Today is Friday. It's going to be sunshine and clouds mixed throughout the day. It's going to be a high of 42 degrees. Winds light and variable. Tonight will drop down to 28. And it has been extremely cold. Let the record reflect it is freezing outside almost all the time.
Yep.
It is cold. It is hat wearing season. Because
What is the degree?
It's right this morning when I was coming, it was 34. Yesterday, I think it was like 29 in the morning. And then tonight it's going to be 28 when it drops down. So that's going to be very crazy. Very, very, very crazy. Everybody wrap up. Wear a hat.
It ain't been bird. It's been.
Let us get into the news. This is our local news coming out of Boston and the surrounding areas. Nightmare, unforgivable, says family of National Grid worker killed in Waltham, Massachusetts crash.
So sad.
So this was the story that you started off with yesterday. And what happened? The wild man.
The wild.
The wild man.
The wild man?
He what did he do? What was the
He was trying to make a U-turn and then hit something. Then he sped up, hit the police officer and the utility worker, killed them. Then jumped out of the car, started running.
Get into another car.
Got accosted by a police officer.
Yes.
Fought the police officer, jumped in the police officer's car, sped off with that, hit some other shit, jumped out, running again. Eventually was taken into custody.
He was a black man?
No, that was who died. So
black
the
man died,
National Grid worker that he killed, who was on the pole, was struck and killed along with a police officer in a violent crash in Waltham, Massachusetts Wednesday. Roderick Jackson, 39, which a lot of people in Boston has posted his picture. A lot of people knew this young man was working on Taunton Pond Road at about 4 p.m. when a pickup being driven by Peter Simon, 54, plowed into the worksite, striking Jackson, Waltham police officer Paul Tracy, 58, and two other I didn't know that he hit two other national workers too.
He killed 2 people and injured 2 more. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They took something treasured from us, can never replace it, Jackson's mother, Norma Asparia, said outside of the court. And here is the clip of this.
Family members of Roderick Jackson were inconsolable outside of the Waltham District Courthouse. The 39-year-old National Grid gas crew member was killed yesterday while working on a detail just around the corner from National Grid's headquarters. His brother Manuel spoke to us.
I was the heart of this family. Like, that's what he was. He meant everything to me. He meant everything to everybody. The city of Cambridge knows who he is. When everybody forgets about him, we will remember. This is a nightmare that I'm living in. I woke up with what just happened.
Outside Waltham District Court, dozens of National Grid workers drove their trucks to the courthouse as a show of support for Roderick Jackson, wanting to see the defendant at his arraignment.
He's a great father. He had ambition, great ambition. And this person took it all away from him.
Before working at National Grid, Roderick grew up in Cambridge, played basketball at Cambridge Ridge and Latin before playing at Framingham State. The school responded to Jackson's death, saying Roderick was an outstanding student athlete at FSU and a 2-year starter on the basketball team. After transferring here, he also played a year on the football team. He graduated from Framingham State in 2011 with a degree in business administration.
The most selfless man ever. The most selfless man. He was more than just my brother. He was my father. All right? Understand. That's the heart of this family. That's what was taken from us.
Jesus.
Jeez, my Louise. Javi went to Cambridge Ridge and Latin, and they around the same age, actually. So I'm wondering if because he looks really familiar. Damn. That's horrible. Yeah. I especially hate when these things happen so close to the holidays because the family really kind of has to experience that loss during a time when everybody's together. Yep. I think that's usually like a big sting.
Every holiday going forward, this is what it's going to be. Is you know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lack of access to Reggie Lewis Center for Boston student athletes. Oh boy, that sounds like politics involved. The Reggie Lewis Track and Athletic Center is a busy place for high school athletes, but some worry suburban schools might be getting the upper hand of the facility in Boston's Roxbury neighborhood. We're starting this off wrong. It's in Roxbury. Yeah. Shouldn't we have what's it called when you get it first? First dibs.
Precedence.
Yeah, first dibs. The Reggie
preference.
Named for Reggie Lewis, who died at the age of 27 as a member of the Boston Celtics. The facility was established in part in 1995 to serve high schools around Massachusetts. Boston schools use the facility, but accommodating their schedules has apparently become harder, forcing some kids to practice in the halls of their schools. What? Boston City Councilor Aaron Murphy is calling for an investigation and claiming suburban schools seem to be getting preferred treatment. There was a land swap to build this great track that's right there in the middle of Roxbury, and it's just heartbreaking that our students are driving by or walking home from school and they're seeing other school systems. Roxbury Community College uses and manages the Reggie Lewis Center. It says it meets with athletic directors from around the state in a collaborative process to create the track and field schedule, which it says is not finalized without consensus. So what that mean? Is the other school systems coming here and our children are not? That's the question.
Oh, they definitely are. Oh, yeah. They definitely are. Whenever you pass by the Reggie Lewis on like a Saturday morning, you're seeing all of these
30 buses from out of town.
Students that don't look like us.
I used to run there back in high school. All throughout high school.
NBC 10's John Maroney explains.
The Reggie Lewis Track and Field Athletics Center was established in 1995 to serve high schools around the state. But some say the kids here in Boston are getting squeezed out.
It would almost be funny if it wasn't true, but we have many schools, Tech Boston, Dart High, that they just don't have facilities.
At places like Tech Boston Academy, and as first reported in the Dorchester Reporter, kids are training in the hallways because practice times at the Lewis Center in Roxbury don't work out for them. Boston City Councilor Aaron Murphy says suburban schools seem to be getting preferred access to the center for their meets.
There was a land swap here to build this, great track that's right there in the middle of Roxbury, and it's just heartbreaking that our students are driving by or, walking home from school and they're seeing other school systems.
The center is used and managed by Roxbury Community College. A spokesperson says it meets with athletic directors from around the state to create the high school track schedule, which includes both practices and meets. Adding, this is a collaborative process and the schedule is not finalized without consensus.
All the same, Aaron Murphy has convinced her colleagues to hold a hearing about the issue before the City Council. In Boston, John Maroney, NBC 10 Boston.
I don't think it's going to be a hard investigation to figure out once they look at the little books and see who is getting booked in these places. And if it's unleveled, then we have an issue.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to stop that. That's for Roxbury. And that's all I'm going to say.
Equal rights and justice.
Equity inclusion.
Yes.
One person taken to the hospital after car crashes into a building in Roxbury. Which building was it? It looked like somebody's house. One person was taken to the hospital after a car crash into a building in Boston. Video shows an SUV crashed into a building on Parker Street in Roxbury around 2 a.m.
Where's that?
Boston EMS tells us they transported one person to the hospital. The extent of the person's injuries is unknown. Where was that? Where's Parker Street?
I have no idea. In Roxbury? I've never heard of that.
Inclusive signage coming soon to Cambridge. Oh boy. Cambridge will spend $180,000 to create more inclusive signage and historical markers throughout the city. Before I lose my thought, I think Faneuil Hall got the okay to change the name.
They did.
Okay, is that story in here?
I'll find it.
In 2021, the city's participatory budget included the African American and Indigenous Peoples Historical Reckoning Project, which features multiple phases. The first phase will add 70 plus new street signs with translations into the native Massachusetts language.
What is it? What you mean it's going to from the Massachusetts Indians?
Natives, not the Indians.
It says translations into the native Massachusetts language. What is the native Massachusetts? It's not English?
Well, I don't know, but the natives of Massachusetts were the Massachusetts Indians from the Massachusetts tribe. I learned that last night at sneaker therapy.
Indigenous peoples.
The indigenous people. Yes. What did I say? Indians?
Algonquin.
Oh, sorry. Can't say that.
That's the original language. Wampanoag.
Yes.
Oh, so all the streets are going to be named kind of like Wampanoag and stuff?
We can't say Indian.
Like Mattapan
No,
and
we can't say
Massasoit.
Indian.
Oh, my God.
Well,
Indigenous
peoples. Indians is from India. Christopher Columbus thought he was in India. You remember? That's why he called them
Indigenous.
Huh? No.
Let me write Indigenous. It's Learning Friday here on Spark FM. Originating or occurring naturally in a particular place, native. Coriander is indigenous to Southern Europe. So maybe you can say natives.
Oh, natives.
Native Americans, but you can't say Indian people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because then you got to distinguish which Indian it is.
We ain't supposed to call ourselves West Indians too. I don't know why
We're supposed to be calling ourselves Caribbeans?
Yeah, we're Caribbean.
Caribbeans.
We're Caribs.
Whatever.
That's like I heard somebody say people from Barbados is Barbadian.
Barbarians.
I was like, I don't like that. Can we just keep it as Bayesian?
Yes, I like Bayesian, but I think the official term is Barbadian.
Yeah.
Like Honduras' official term is Honduran.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Me either.
Yeah, I don't like it, but that's
stupid.
That's stupid. Hondureño, it rolls off the tongue. Hondureño.
The new signs are planned for 1st through 8th Streets in East Cambridge. These signs are expected to cost $20,000 and be installed in the spring. Let me ask anybody a question.
What are they gonna say?
What makes things so expensive? Like, why do I need to pay $20,000 for about 20 signs? What is it that you guys are doing, especially to these signs, that would make it cost $1,000?
They're putting them in Wampanoag.
Oh boy.
What's that gonna say now, though?
I mean, they probably gotta hire somebody now, a language specialist.
Look at this. The next phase includes plan to expand the existing African American Heritage Trail and adding commemorative markers for Native American sites throughout Cambridge. If you want to learn more about the native languages, check out the resource offered by Mashpee Wampanoag Tribal. Oh,
very nice.
I want to see the language.
Check out Cambridge being so Cambridgey. Very progressive.
Language. This is very interesting. I'm going to read more about that in the meantime. Let's keep it moving to our Put It in My Hand. Denim tree
Put it
trimmer.
to my head.
Oh, put it to my head. Denim tree trimmer faces armed neighbor on job. What's that mean? His neighbor robbed him?
I don't know. What is it? I don't know what it is.
Denham police are recommending charges after a tree trimming job escalated into a heated confrontation involving a gun. Golly. It happened around 7:30 in the morning. Y'all didn't even have coffee yet. You guys didn't even wake up, pee, and brush your teeth. How are you fighting at 7:30? Why are you talking to each other at 7:30? Nick Cushman, who owns Cushman Tree, was hired by a customer there to cut some tree limbs. He told Boston 25 News that he asked to park his bucket truck on a next door neighbor's property to get the work done. I said, hey, we're doing work for your neighbor. Can I pull the truck up on the lawn? And he said, yep, you can do that. No problem. However, it said it turned into a big problem after the limbs began coming down. I cut one of the limbs. The other one snapped and broke off and went up against his house and scratched his house.
Oh, no.
According to Cushman, the man's son began recording on his cell phone before the homeowner addressed him out the window.
Here you go. He's telling the story.
Let's go. Because I'm interested in the drama.
And
What's
right to
T?
my head, pointed just like this.
Turn it over.
Cushman
Start
says
over.
what started as
He tells Boston 25 News reporter Drew Caritas he had a gun pointed at his head in a matter of moments.
He had it right to my head, pointed just like this.
Nick Cushman says what started as an ordinary tree trimming job on Whitehall Street in Dedham quickly turned into anything but. Cell phone video captured by one of his employees shows part of a heated confrontation involving a neighbor who appears to be holding a gun.
He came down out of his house, ran over to me, had a 9mm gun in his hand, put it to my head.
Cushman tells us just minutes prior, he asked to park his bucket truck on that man's property to take care of the job he was hired to do by a customer who owns a home next door.
I said, hey, we're doing some tree work for your neighbor. Can I pull the truck up in on the lawn? He said, yep, you can do that, no problem.
But he says as the tree limbs began coming down, it turned into a big problem.
I cut off one of the limbs, the other one snapped and broke off. It went up against his house and scratched his house.
He tells us the man's son began recording on his cell phone before the homeowner addressed him out the window.
I'm gonna come down there, I'm gonna kill you.
This video taken by his employee does not show what he says happened shortly thereafter with a gun pointed at his head. But Cushman is convinced that the video captured by the homeowner's son corroborates his account of what happened.
So if his video ever got pulled by the police or the courts, they would actually see it right to my head.
He believes something he said after that may have also got him in trouble with Dedham police, who he called to the scene.
He goes, you don't think I'll pull it? I go, no, you won't. Pull it. Because if you pull it, you better make sure I'm down. Because if I get up, I will pick you up and throw you in this chipper.
By the time officers responded, police say the homeowner had put the gun away. But Dedham police tell us his license to carry firearms has since been suspended. No one answered the door at his home when we
You went to the house of the man with the gun?
Side of the story.
Wow.
Dedham police are recommending charges for both of the men involved in this confrontation. A charge of assault by means of a dangerous weapon has been submitted to district court for the armed homeowner who had his license to carry suspended. And a charge of threatening to commit a crime has been submitted for Cushman, which he tells us he's baffled by and plans to fight in court if it advances up through the DA's office. In Dedham, Drew Caritas, for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Drew Caritas' voice is so calm.
Wow, safe. Let me ask a few questions. If I asked if I could be in here and cut the trees off, and you said yes, what are you mad about? I know that the house is all messed up, and that's something that could have been rectified easily. Like, bro, I said you could park your car here. I didn't say you could destroy my house. You're gonna have to pay for that, and then go from there. But you come out wielding a gun,
right,
and threatening to kill him.
Right, and then when you threaten to kill me with your gun and I say I'm gonna throw you in the chipper, I'm in trouble. Why?
That's what I don't understand.
Is that self-defense language?
What did I do?
That's crazy.
It sounds like you have anger problems and it could be drugs.
Who? The next door man?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then did that guy have the whole side of his head was tattooed? That's so cool.
First of all, he had a spider web in his ear. Did we see that?
No.
He had a whole entire spider web tattooed in his ear.
Oh,
and the rest of
his
his body
ear.
is actually tattooed as well.
That's so creepy. creative.
That is very, very interesting.
He's not someone that I would mess with.
Me either. He looks too big. That's why that man came out there with that big gun. Because he was just like, that's a big dude, and I don't have nothing to say to him without this gun because I'm little. LGBTQ senior housing development in Hyde Park receives $1 million donation. The former school building will offer studio, 1-bedroom, and 2-bedroom units. LGBTQ Senior Housing Incorporated recently received a $1 million donation from the Harry and Jeanette Weinberg Foundation, building towards the completion of the Pride, an affordable senior living community in Hyde Park. The development will now be able to complete construction on the LGBTQ affirming housing development after being stripped of their funding in July of 2023. Construction of the former school began in 2022 and is expected to be completed in March 2024, according to a press release from LGBTQ Senior Housing. The ribbon cutting is tentatively scheduled for June 2024 as Pride Month. Oh, that's nice.
That's cute.
That's good. Good for them and their nice housing.
Jen says she calls BS.
I didn't know the whole building was going to be
LGBTQ. You know it's elderly too, right?
Yeah, it's elderly LGBTQ. And then the thing, so you have to be LGBTQ. You have to identify as LGBTQ in order.
Ain't that reverse discrimination?
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what was coming in.
That's what somebody said at the bottom.
That's what That's what But that's how they think about affirmative action, right? Like we know that there are grave disparities for homosexuals.
I don't think so.
I can say homosexual.
No, I think you have to say LGBTQ community.
You can
members.
say homosexual. For homosexuals, they do experience a large amount of violence and, a lot of other things. So having a safe space for me to rest my head, I like it. But I do see how reverse discrimination could play. What if I am
do not identify.
Oh no, but yeah, because if I was like, what if I'm bisexual, but I'm definitely in the alphabet. So yeah, I'm there.
You're saying things that
I can say alphabet.
I don't think you can say alphabet.
I don't know.
You can say alphabet. Yeah,
I don't think so.
now.
I know. Did you know that saying spirit animal is offensive?
It is offensive.
To the indigenous people.
It is. Okay, politically correct over there.
To the indigenous people, spirit animal.
I know
yeah,
that.
you cannot say spirit
Say
animal.
spirit animal.
What is it supposed?
You're
to
supposed to say like you're my double, my twin, or something like that.
You and I have similar characteristics.
We identify with the same frame of mind.
I understand that animal.
What's wrong with saying
me
spirit?
and that animal are kindred, but you can't say spirit.
Yes.
It says there's the problem with saying that there is no evidence with spirit animals a direct reference to indigenous religions.
What?
Why we should stop using spirit animal. This is actually online.
And it says...
Oh, okay. That's just got to do some research. Do some behind the scenes research.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's appropriating native culture by wearing headdresses and music festivals, buying dream catcher earrings, and putting sterilized teepees in the backyard of their beachfront bungalows. They are started as master degree, blah, 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 blah.
What?
He says, so what's your spirit animal? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And he goes, yeah, all native people have a spirit. Oh, see, in that context, you being racist.
Right. But Native Americans or Native people aren't the only ones that believe in spirits. So if I say spirit animal as a West Indian person who is spiritual, why is that offensive to indigenous
I think they're looking at it too deep.
Because I like to say spirit animal.
Me too, because I be and sometimes I'm not even referring to an animal. I be like, yo, Sauce, you my spirit animal.
Maybe
humans is an animal.
Maybe y'all just not. Can you say human?
Human animal? I know, right? Can you? I don't know. I don't think you can. There's so many things that you can't say these days.
This thing is therapeutic.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm just pulling the strings out of this. A homeless homeless advocates question new jail lockup for people arrested near Mass and Cass. Why are we questioning it?
Why? So because if you're arrested near Mass and Cass, you did a crime and you should go to jail. So what does that mean?
A coalition of advocacy organizations working with the homeless population near Milnea Cass Boulevard and Massachusetts Ave or Mass and Cass are raising concerns that a new city arrangement to hold people arrested in the area at Nashua Street Jail may create devastating health and mental health outcomes. The arrangement was established last month as part of the Boston Police Department's increased enforcement around Mass and Cass and a city-sanctioned clearing of homeless encampments. According to a statement from Mayor Michelle Wu on Tuesday, the intention is to bring those arrested who may be facing a variety of criminal charges to the jail, whether they are dedicated supporters for medical care, food, and supervision, according to Wu, instead of booking them at district police stations. Okay. But advocates question the transparency and legality of the process. In a letter sent last week to Wu, the Boston Police Department and Suffolk County Sheriff Steve Tompkins, advocates from several service organizations, said the central booking process doesn't fulfill its promise to provide needed resources or care for detainees, and it limits their access to bail. I don't know what I'm reading here.
Me either.
I don't know. So they don't want so maybe it's a good idea, but maybe it's a lack of transparency in how they're doing it. So maybe they feel like they are locking up not criminals. My only question with the whole criminal thing in Mass and Cass is it is very illegal to do illegal drugs
outside.
So when you are taking illegal drugs, regardless of whether you have an addiction or not, aren't you still performing an illegal action?
A criminal activity.
So if you form a criminal activity that's punishable by jail, why are we? What is the question that we have here? So it's okay to do some crimes as long as you're addicted to it.
And then what if you're doing a regular crime but just happen to be in the area? You're not gonna
because I could just be homeless,
right? Yeah.
Because I'm homeless, that makes me exempt from accountability and punishment.
That's what it sounds like.
So I know, I know there's a lot of advocacy around this because of the war on, like the black people getting locked up for the crack and all kind of stuff back in the day, and marijuana and whatever. I know that we don't want to repeat history,
right?
But how are we doing any better by pretending like there are not real issues that need to be dealt with, maybe sometimes a little bit forcibly?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's weird. I agree with I agree with you, Sauce. They do say that jails and coerced treatment cannot save lives; they endanger them. But at the same time, some people need extremes.
Yeah,
because if coerced or forced treatment doesn't save lives, what also doesn't save lives is smoking crack outside and having to be revived by Narcan every time you get a little money and you can upgrade your whatever. So if we are going to, if we're gonna, it doesn't make sense. I don't want to lock people up, but if you are, I don't know.
I don't think people overdose on crack. I think they overdose on heroin and fentanyl.
And fentanyl. You overdose on crack. I've seen enough shows. Yes, I've seen enough shows where people overdose on crack. On Kanan the other day, they was overdosing on crack.
Yes, they was. They
in
was
the crack house.
Overdosing. That police got to go.
Oh man, Kodak Black, ladies and gentlemen, arrested for cocaine.
Exactly.
Last night.
Exactly. Kodak,
last night?
Just last night.
Cocaine. I mean, Kodak, listen at that. I done changed his name to Cocaine. Well, it might as well be. Cut to crack.
Cocaine Black.
So
I was doing more things.
Yes.
Massachusetts to get a taste of Shaq. Shaq is bringing the six big chicken locations coming soon. What is that? Who's writing these headlines?
That's the name of the
Six Big Chicken?
No, it's called Big Chicken.
So he's bringing six
Yeah.
big chicken locations coming soon.
Yes.
Nope, keep them. I don't know. You don't know what it is. Keep them.
Big Chicken, a star-powered fast casual chicken concept.
Nope, we don't need it.
Stupid.
I take if it's better than Dave's Hot Chicken, then
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Founded by Basketball Hall of Famer and celebrated entrepreneur Shaquille O'Neal, is set to expand into Massachusetts. Local franchises
Big chicken.
Local franchises Martin LaChance, Barry Latuca, all these people will bring 6 big chicken locations to Boston, Metro West, Cape Cod, and the North Shore. What it look like?
I'm on it right
big
now.
chicken. Let me see what we're in the menu. See what they got. Ooh, that looks cute. That lettuce looks a little old.
It's like a Popeyes. It's like a Popeyes chicken place.
Then they got a little.
Oh.
Where they at now?
Oh, look at yeah. Oh wow, a little special sauce. That's a little pimento cheese.
So you got
a little chicken, a little ketchup and mayo mixture. Oh God.
We could have got us some nice fancy eating. We got enough fast food up here.
Oh, that look nice.
It got a little macaroni.
Slaw. That look nice.
It got a macaroni and cheese chicken with onion rings, macaroni and cheese, and a chicken and a bread.
Where do you see in the menu? Oh, you Googled it.
Speaking of menu, Cool Shades restaurant has been going crazy these days.
It's off the hook.
They got a patty and cocoa bread with oxtail in it.
Hello, today, right now.
Oxtail and I think it's oxtail mac and cheese in the patty. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool Shades is busting, I'm telling you.
Gonna have it.
Who owns Cool Shades?
Andre from
Cool Crew.
From Clean Crew.
From Clean Crew, yes. Okay, so I think I added him as a friend yesterday because everybody like, big up Andre. And I'm like, who's Andre? Let me follow him. It's Andre. And it's Cool Shades. Okay. I'm glad to know that I see mad people going in there. So shout out to him. We're gonna do a something there. That's nice. Well, Big Shack's Big Chicken is coming soon, so get ready. Get ready to eat chicken.
They got dirty fries with cheese sauce, bacon, banana peppers, and chipotle sauce.
That sounds fat. That sounds like high food. That's what it is.
Like cholesterol.
Massachusetts is a high state, and there's gonna be a lot of people having some health issues as we keep on bringing these old chicken ass places down here.
But I'm telling you,
it's like the burger place
these
in
places.
Cambridge. It's like the burger place.
Oh, what's that place called that we went to go sit down? Boston Burger Company.
Yeah, they're all over. They're all over Boston though. The first one is the first one is on down in by the Copley area, Massachusetts Avenue and Boylston Street.
It is?
Yep. Yeah.
There's a Boston Burger there?
Yeah.
By Capitol Grill? Like over closer there?
Up the street from Capitol Grill. We're the the dumpling place that we like to go to? There's a little corner and there's like a pizza place across from that street that goes down to Fenway.
Oh, really?
It's right there in that little strip. That's where the first one was.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're saying.
Yep.
It's so funny when you have to go down the streets of Boston in your mind. It'd be like driving in a little makeshift car.
Yep.
Well, that is our local news for today. We are going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back with our national and world news. Keep it locked right here, Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present Legally Blonde, the musical. Perky sorority girl Elle Woods follows her ex-boyfriend to Harvard Law School, where she discovers she's not just pretty, but pretty brilliant and pretty powerful. Opening on December 8th and running through December 31st at the Boston Center for the Arts, Roberts Theater is located at 527 Tremont Street. Tickets are available at bostontheaterscene.com. Tickets range from $45 to $65, and pay what you wish options are available at the box office.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music, Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits. From reggae, soca, hip hop,
Ain't got no one that back calling me splurge. Why me jump right on the curb? Make the spread fly like a bird. been on the first and the third.
I searched that fine for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I saw that
Afro beats. And much more. Spark FM. Urban Caribbean music for Boston and around the world at sparkfmonline.com.
I'm going to give you to the count of 3 to get your lousy, lying, low-down, four-flushing carcass out my door.
The People Station.
What is that? What is that?
Spark FM.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
The system. It's our king. If you want to, I know what you want to play fast. If you want to lose weight, go through my phone. If you want to lose weight, go through my phone. If you want to lose weight, go through my phone. If you want to lose weight, if you want to lose weight, she said who was calling. I don't know, Marlene. I don't know, Charlene. I don't know. None of them just go through phone. Kelly. I don't know, Nelly. I don't know, Shelly. I don't know. Boy, all of them is my cousin. Pumpkin pie. Deep in the pumpkin pie.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are back, and it's time for us to get into our national news. Miss Tony, what you got for us?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What I got up in here? Hunter Biden has been indicted on 9 tax charges.
Hunter Biden is still in the news.
I mean, Hunter Biden, this is what I think that Joe Biden should do. Joe Biden, as the president of the United States, he should build a little hole, put Hunter in it, and cover it. Because Hunter...
I think you got to be dead for that.
Yo, he's a bad seed, yo. Plant him and let him grow again. Because something wrong with Hunter. I'm not saying kill him. I'm just saying make a bunker for him underground. Put him away.
Hunter sound like he related to the Trump, though.
Seriously. Hunter Biden is indicted on 9 tax charges, adding to gun charges in a special counsel investigation. Hunter Biden was indicted. So President Joe Biden's son intensifies the business dealings of his son intensifies against the backdrop of the 2024 election. The new charges filed on Thursday, 3 felonies and 6 misdemeanors, are in addition to federal firearms charges in Delaware alleging Hunter Biden broke laws against drug users having guns in 2018. They come after the implosion of a plea deal over the summer that would have spared him jail time, putting the case on track to a possible trial as his father campaigns for re-election. Hunter Biden spent millions of dollars on an extravagant lifestyle rather than paying his tax bills, Special Counsel David Weiss said in a statement. The charges are centered on at least $1.4 million in taxes Hunter Biden owed between 2016 and 2019, a period where he has acknowledged struggling with addiction. The back taxes have since been paid. If convicted, Hunter Biden, 53, could face a maximum of 17 years in prison.
That's another thing. This man is 53 years old. He's a big, hardback, grown-ass man. Yeah. But that just tells you, like, you just can't always have it together. Privilege. I agree with you. He's got to be on a little house time.
Yeah, he needs a house arrest.
Los Angeles-based grand jury to gather evidence about Hunter Biden's finances, specifically his taxes. The president's son is already facing federal gun charges in Delaware, but this tax case is potentially much more serious. Hunter Biden is now facing a 9-count indictment. It claims he engaged in a 4-year scheme to not pay $1.4 million in federal taxes owed between 2016 and 2019. The special counsel alleges that the president's son spent millions on an extravagant lifestyle and in 2018 filed false business deductions to reduce his tax liability.
This is not a slip up. What is detailed here in 56 pages is somebody who was quite aware of the fact that he was not paying the taxes that he owed and taking affirmative steps to pay less taxes than he owed.
The new tax case stems from Hunter Biden's lucrative overseas business dealings.
The Committee on Oversight and Accountability will come to order,
which is at the center of an impeachment inquiry that House Republicans are expected to formalize with a vote soon, something Democrats dismiss as nonsense.
Joe Biden abused his public office for his family's financial gain.
That's a stretch.
Don't you guys all do that?
Exactly.
All of y'all do the same thing. Why is it all of a sudden
nepotizing?
Such a problem? Does Joe Biden do it?
Yeah, And speaking of other politicians' sons behaving badly, U.S. Senator Kevin Cramer's son is charged with manslaughter in a crash that killed a North Dakota deputy.
Oh, Lord. Have you guys noticed there's been a lot of police deaths that we have read about lately?
Oh, gosh.
There's a lot of them. There was just one killed with the nice black man in Waltham. And then there's this one. Like, there's just a lot of...
And then the one with the girl that just got arrested and went to jail for killing the two.
Yep.
That's true. We have read a lot of that lately.
The whole Turtle Boy one with the police, last year with the lady, with the girlfriend that he's in trouble for. There's a lot. There's been a lot.
That's true. Oh, wow. The 42-year-old son of U.S. Senator Kevin Cramer was charged Thursday with manslaughter and fleeing an officer after a police pursuit ended in a crash that killed a North Dakota sheriff's deputy who had just laid a tire deflation device on the road and was taking cover behind his squad car. Ian Cramer of Bismarck was traveling at over 100 miles per hour and already had 2 flat tires.
Oh.
When he slammed...
How was you able to go that fast with 2 flat tires?
Right.
Because I feel like when my air is coming out of my tire, I feel like my car start driving all crazy.
Like crazy slow.
Yeah, slow and wobbly.
Yeah, so he did that, and he slammed head on into Deputy Paul Martin's squad car on Wednesday, pushing it directly into Martin's person and launching him for about 100 feet. According to charging documents, Martin, 53, was killed. He is scheduled to make his first court appearance today on multiple felony counts, including manslaughter, fleeing a police officer, and reckless endangerment. Court records did not list any attorneys for him, and Senator Cramer's declined any interview after charges were filed out of respect for Martin's family.
Boy,
why do they, Random, why do they always include that no attorney... They always say that no attorney has been assigned to him yet. Why do they?
Oh, maybe because that's why they don't have no more information. What I have learned is that, not that I can't wait to get arrested, but I really want to say lawyer.
Yeah. What?
I don't want to talk. You have a right to remain silent. Lawyer.
And then I want to be the one to be like, he lawyered up.
Yep. I think it's always like, they got him. We got him in here. We're going to try to squeeze him and be like, lawyer. Okay. All right.
Oh. Can't say nothing after they say lawyer, right?
Can't say a damn thing.
That's so cool. There's so many things cool. What else happens here? Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft matches a $100 million donation to fight anti-Semitism. Who are we hearing about
What?
To fight anti-Semitism.
$100 million.
To fight anti-Semitism?
Yes.
What?
The donation by the New England Patriots owner and another $100 million gift from the Rails family will allow his foundation to combat anti-Semitism to significantly expand its operations. That is the name of the foundation. Foundation to combat anti-Semitism.
I think it's wild to donate $100 million.
$200 million. He matching somebody.
Yeah. In the wake of the October 7th Hamas attacks that plunged Israel into war, New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft is matching a $100 million donation to his foundation to combat anti-Semitism, giving the project $200 million in new funding that he says will sustain the cause for decades to come.
What? You know.
I mean, when you have money.
Like, no, seriously. Like, this is literally how nations get swept under the rug. Like, Israel literally does not need any more money. They don't need it. None. They have all of it. They have every nation's. They have their own. They have ours. They have everybody's money. They have all of the money in all of the world.
Right. Well, I don't think that they're sending this money to Israel. I think what they're doing is just building their
But that's what I'm saying. Israel can do that themselves to fight anti-Semitism. There are a lot of there needs to be $100 million, $200 million going towards these poor Palestinians that are literally getting their blocks rocked every day. All the time.
We've got a call.
Every single time. Caller, you're live.
Hi, it's Valiant.
Hi!
Hi, it's Valiant!
Hello! You're a tad bit early. We wasn't expecting you till 10:30.
Wow!
Yeah, what's up?
How are you doing? Welcome to Spark FM Online.
What's up, Sparky?
Yes,
I'm here,
yes.
Welcome.
I know. Surprise!
Eating some breakfast right now, but you know, we're outside.
Yes, you are outside, so you're starting your day off early. You have a show tonight. Tell us what can we
Crazy.
expect from this show, because the city is literally on fire,
they
waiting for you to hit the
are.
stage.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about tonight? You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm always ready. I'm here to get the Barries them all sparked up. I'm here to represent for the hustlers. I'm here to represent for Jamaica and Boston too. So let's crazy up the place later, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know what though? I believe that you are ready and always ready, because I've been watching your footage of you online, and I'm like, this guy is ready to go all the time. He hits that stage and it's gone. That's amazing. Even your presence here on the phone, like you're ready, and I like that. I like that about you.
So this has been an amazing year for you. You've been in the business for a little while now, and this has been a really, really great year. You have hit the charts on everything. You are taking over the top charts in Jamaica week after week. What's this been like for you? What's this climb been like for you?
Work. A lot of work. We're just working, and we love it. It's a career choice that I always wanted from I was a child. So anything that you're doing and you love it, you do it out of the best of your ability. So it's just work, and I just try to please my fans and try to give them the best of me all the time, and just try to stay mentally healthy and physically healthy as well.
What are your goals for? I was reading an article about you, and the way that you pushed off your career and your popularity is that you really kind of use social media to help push you out there, which has done a great job for you. What was your strategy in doing that?
Basically, but it's the people. It's not me. It's just the fans. They gravitate to what I do. So it's not just like I have a plan when I'm posting and posting. It's what the fans. Because most times I'll post something and it get like 200,000 views. Then I post something and then it gets 1 million views. So
Wow.
It's what the fans want.
Yeah.
It's not really me. So,
And how does that make you feel as an artist when you see that people are gravitating to your music? They like it. You're getting the views and stuff like that. Because they say when you do something you love, it's not necessarily work.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
yeah, but when I see that, I need to hit the studio again. It's consistency is key. You can't give them that and then you're just gone, you know?
So basically what you're doing is that you are, whatever the buzz is from the song that's going crazy right now, you use that at that time to make another one to keep the momentum going.
Oh, that's so smart. Yeah, that's awesome. And you've got hits after hits after hits. Oh my goodness. and it's Jamaican love music, as our good friend likes to call it.
Jamaican love songs.
I was listening to you last night in the car with my son, and he was like, "Mom, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that." And I was like, "Well, yeah, close your ears, because I'm gonna pretend I hear all of this. I'm not pretend I'm hearing all of this." It's good music, and it's definitely things that you want to groove to, move to. I like it.
One of the things that also have happened in the past is that you've gotten the attention of a lot of international artists as well, both on the American side and the Caribbean side. How has that worked for you? People like Rick Ross and things like that. Like how that's big.
Yeah.
Hello?
I really love that.
Yeah.
It's great for me. Well, I'm just trying to tap in more over here to just get more collaborations and to be more seen so people can see my talent more. So I'm just taking that. It's 1 year now since I've became a big star. So I'm just taking my time. No rush. I'm just working gradually and going up.
Valiant, can you let the people know your age and how long you've been doing this?
I'm 25.
You're young. Wow. That's awesome.
I've been doing this from I was like a child, but professionally I started after I left school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
after I left school.
And one thing that I could definitely tell from watching your performances is that you're a student of dancehall. There's a lot of dancehall artists that come out, and you could tell that they're not too much of students. They don't have too much stage presence and stuff like that. When you come out, you're fully activated. You're interacting with the people. You have a you know, your show's
yeah.
set up. Your show's set up differently. You don't just have a DJ. You actually have some shows. You have the guy come out on the piano, and you have a backup singer and other stuff. Can you just let the people know how you got your stage presence, how you were able to build that and develop it?
Big up the veteran them in a dancehall, not just dancehall reggae, because it's one genre, but
absolutely.
I watched all those stage shows. And I practiced when I was a kid. I'm not perfect yet, but gradually I'm getting there. So
who do you?
Stage shows,
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. All the stage shows.
Yeah, all the stage shows I watch and just basically take a little from each performance. Beanie Man, Bounty Killer. You know, Beanie Man is a great performer in Jamaica. Bounty Killer as well. You have Baby Sham, you have Shaggy, Sean Paul. So I try to take a little bit of everybody. Shabba Ranks, Yellow Man, you know?
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you've been studying
absolutely.
I love that. I love when people study the game and know what they want, who they want to, like, what they want to develop into. Who do you want to work with?
Right now?
Yeah. Who do you want to do some songs with? Who do you want to?
I want to do some songs with Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to
That
be
would
good.
be really good. That would be really good.
We'll have our people call his people instead. Let me. Chris Brown. Who else? Who would be someone else that you really would like to work? Taylor. Okay.
That's big time.
I like how you think like that, because that's not somebody I would have thought of that you would want to collaborate with. But that makes you think big.
Right. And the way reggae music and dancehall music is going these days, like that's something that could happen and fairly soon. You know what I mean? Because I think reggae and dancehall is being recognized so much more now. What'd you say?
That would be good for dancehall as well.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be great for dancehall.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy for dancehall.
And I think if anybody could do it, it's you, Valiant. I believe in you for doing that.
So they say that Boston is one of the toughest cities to come and do a show in, because Boston is smaller than a lot of the other places. Does that affect your performance in any way, or does that make you want to kind of break Boston out of its shell? Because we need somebody who's going to come challenge us.
Yes.
Listen, it's my first time over here, and even if it's 10 persons out there, I'm gonna perform like it's my last, because it's my first time over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you have a sold out show, brother. So
yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying to you, I'm just trying to reach on another level. So nothing's gonna discourage me, because everything is a milestone, and each step that I take, I'm grateful for. So that's not gonna stop me from going out there, even if it was 10, because just to be here alone is a blessing. So, everything is not going to be perfect. And if it's perfect, it's not going to go good.
Very good.
And I like what you just said, because you said that you're 25 years old and you speak like you've been here for a long time. Like you got a good old soul to you. A lot of experience and probably as long as you've been going through this. How did you get there? Who are your inspirations, and who has kind of your support system as you go through this journey that you're on?
I have to big up my mother, my father. They didn't really support the music thing, but they always supported me and know that I was gonna be big, and I love them for that. And to have parents who supporting you, nothing can stop you when you want the parents or people around you that loves you, that support you. It's a great thing. Well, it's my team, Diplomats, supporting me as well. Ramesh Entertainment as well.
Yeah.
Jamaica support Valiant a lot.
They sure do.
Jamaica, my little island, bring me up to a level where Boston people know me, United States people know me. Some place I'm go and some people know me. I say, if I never Jamaica, I wouldn't reach right here. So you don't know, big up my little island. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so are you on tour now, or you're just doing shows in places?
I'm on tour, like, I've been on tour, like, I have a show tomorrow as well, Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So, we're working, we're just trying to build the brand, Valiant.
Yeah, you're building it.
And then, what's your take on the dance hall culture as it is right now? We have heard a lot of, debates and confusion about where dance hall is going. With the increase of Afro beats and all kinds of stuff. It seems like dancehall is kind of falling. But with people like you out there, you know, what are you aiming to do to kind of combat that issue of, you know, like, where's dancehall going? Because you give us hope.
I don't want to be like the dancehall king. I just want to be a forerunner. I want to be the forward. I want to be the runner back.
Yeah.
So, being a runner back, I want to see all of the dancehall like artists them like unite, because that's what's happening in Afrobeat right now.
Yes.
It's working, but right now for dancehall, it's going good because you have a lot of artists that has big songs right now that's going far into United States and Europe as well. It's not just me alone. You have Najiri, you have Roger Wild, you have TJ with Drift, you have Molly Dan with V6.
Yeah, Brian Messier.
Remember, you still have Shaggy and Baby Sham. You have Dexter that's already do a trilogy tour. You have Romain Virgo that's doing it for reggae.
Love Romain Virgo.
And dancehall is moving and reggae is moving, so we're just doing it. We're doing it like we're just pushing. We're pushing that gate. We're going towards that gate.
Yes.
Valiant, towards that gate.
Valiant, as a fan, I'm looking towards you. I think you're one of the leaders right now. You and 450 are out there doing your thing. Congratulations to all you guys right now. Keep dancehall, keep reggae music doing what it has to do. You know, we all know that, you know, Afro beats has been a big talk, and there's been a lot of disruption talking about soca, as far as soca in Jamaica, and like how how they're saying, like, you know, a lot of people are supporting a lot of the soca events, and sometimes the dance hall events don't do so well. When it comes to you guys, I think you guys are the pick of the leader right now. Just congratulations. Continue to do your thing and rock out, man.
Yeah.
I think we're all looking, especially after hearing you this morning and hearing that your ambition and your drive is really just to be a great entertainer. You have a sold out show today. Big shout out to your whole team, Jim Tom, Proper Mind Blog, KP Media for bringing you up here. City has been waiting for this for a long time, so we're really excited about it. Can you give us a little drop or something, a little something to leave off with? Because I know you have a busy day today as you prepare for the show. Give the people of Boston a little something, a little encouragement for tonight.
A little something for Spark FM.
Yo, Spark FM. Hey! Move on my way, Spark FM. I'm up to my day. Move. Hey! Move out the way, Spark FM. The mama to my day. Spark FM. I'm out to be my daughter.
Yes, we love it. We'll be out there at the show tonight, and right now, management has given us. Management has given us the okay to give away 2 tickets today.
What's
two
the number?
Separate tickets. The number to dial is 617-272-3387. 617-272-3387. Call us right now if you want to win a ticket.
Yes. Let me let the people know tonight. KP Media and Jim Tom in a combination present for the first time in Boston dancehall superstar Valiant live. It's the Mad Out Tour going down tonight inside of Oceanside, 1290 North Shore Road in Revere, Mass. Also featuring Mashi Word, Mario Chief, Drop Again, and Realist God. Big up yourself, Realist. Music by Selector Tim, Kareem, Dynamite Sound, Ghetto Hype, and shout outs to Proper and Cypress that will be hosting it going down tonight.
Holy smoke, the phone lines is going crazy.
The phone lines is blowing up.
Caller, do I have a caller on the line right now? Hello.
Oh, hello?
Yes, hi.
Yes,
who's this?
Manny.
Hi, Manny.
Oh, God, Manny.
Are you calling to win the tickets?
Yeah.
Okay, Manny. How many DJs are playing on the show today? Tristan just said them out. That means that you got to pay attention and listen. How many DJs are scheduled to play on the show today? We got to make it hard.
Okay.
Go find the flyer. Call right back. Caller, you're live. We need you to name one of the DJs on the flyer for today.
Kareem.
He's definitely on there. So who? What's your name?
Jenny.
Jenny.
Oh, look, Jenny is in the comments too. Like, I'm here for it.
I'm here for it, y'all. You know I love y'all.
Jenny, I see your name. Slide into our DMs on Spark FM and give us your name and phone number, and your tickets will be for you at the door. Yes, Jenny, walk out.
Enjoy yourself tonight, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny. But make sure you slide in our DM so we can give it to the promoter. Bye.
Oh, man.
We got one more ticket. Call us right now, 617-272-3387.
Manny, hurry up, call back.
Manny, you should have found the flyer. We was posting it on it. Flyer. Manny.
Oh my God. First of all, can I just say something about Valiant's personality and the energy?
Awesome.
That was amazing.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Do I have somebody on the phone right now? Caller, you're live.
Hello.
Okay.
I hear breathing.
We got one more ticket to give away. The number to call is 617-272-3387.
And that's a hot ticket because that show is sold out and been sold out for a long time.
The VIP sold out before the regular show sold out.
These people are not playing about Valiant in this place today.
What are you supposed to wear to this?
Girl, I don't know.
You gotta come dressed. I told you I gotta go to Express.
You gotta go to
Fellas
Express. You gotta be
Express
zesting.
You got to wear a shirt with it open in the front, showing a little piece of chest meat, and a flat shoe with a gold emblem on it.
Oh, a flat shoe with some spikes on it.
Yes.
Definitely gotta be spikes.
There was 4,100 people of you guys calling just now. We have one more ticket left. 617-272-3387. Call us right now. After we move on, we moving on.
And be prepared to answer a question when you call.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What's the question gonna be?
I don't know, but that was so exciting.
Yeah, he was. I'm sad that we got cut off like that because I did want to
name two or three of his songs.
Okay. Yep. 617-272-3387. Name 2 of his songs, and you get a ticket to go out tonight. You and Janine having a good up time.
Yo, Jenny, I'm gonna find her because she's fun.
She is a fun person. We do have to get into Actually, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back, and we'll get into our entertainment news. 617-272-3387.
Spark FM.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average.
Spark FM.
Yo, chick a man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toed. Some of them be crawling.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time home buyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Taylor Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Boston Seaport neighborhood has transformed into the Snowport, a fantastical winter wonderland for good times, including gifts, games, art, food, and special events. The holiday market is open 7 days a week through December 31st, where you can shop at 100 plus retail stores and enjoy a meal at one of the delicious restaurants. Follow at Seaport Boston and visit bostonseaport.xyz/snowport for more information.
Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them, and more productive time at work for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu and COVID vaccines can boost your and your baby's natural defenses and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are officially back. Big shout out to Valiant, who just called in. Amazing, great interview. I can already feel his energy, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, we get people in here that you're like, what's going to happen to the show? For the first time, I've been very, very excited. Very excited. He's very well spoken, very enthusiastic. You can tell his
energy was really amazing.
I like that a lot. So good shout out to him.
Gas brought topsy.
And personality, and he's humility. I like that. That's awesome.
And I like that he bigged up his parents.
Me too. See, love your mothers, love your sons. Okay.
This man said, "I want to collaborate with Taylor Swift,"
and he can do it. He's gonna do it.
You absolutely should.
Yep.
And Taylor Swift should be happy.
She should be. Yep. She should be honored.
Honored.
Let's
get into our entertainment news.
Yes.
Oh, big shout out to Roro.
By the way, Jamaicans are really big on like Taylor Swift's. Celine
they like
Dion.
pop music. They like pop music
much,
a lot. A lot of West End Caribbean people are
weird.
into pop music
and country music.
Of course.
Yep.
I don't like it.
Big shout out to Roro, who called in and won the tickets over the break. Another amazing energy person.
Man, I love it, and we need that today.
Yeah, we sure do.
That's gonna be my party partner for the night. 'Cause I didn't have nobody to go.
I like Roro. Roro's a good time.
He is an absolute good time. Iman Shumpert denies cruel treatment allegations amid Tiana Taylor divorce.
Nope, she ain't lying. You ain't doing it to my Sagittarius sister. She ain't don't lie. Auntie Tita don't lie.
I feel like Uncle Shumpert.
Uncle Shumpert? It's not your uncle. It's not your family.
Iman Shumpert seems like he has such a nice person when he was on Dancing with the Stars, and I feel like their love was so nice. But Party and Cardi and whatever the other name girl was.
Party and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, they had a really sweet looking relationship too, so you never know.
Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor divorce continues to get ugly, with the basketballer slamming his estranged wife's claims of cruel treatment. According to legal documents obtained by The Blast, Shumpert is asking the court to dismiss Taylor's claims that she was endangered while she was married to him.
Wow.
In the filing, the former New York Knicks player has asked the judge to dismiss Taylor's claim that the reason she wants the marriage to end is because she felt endangered. Usually when celebrities file for divorce, they cite irreconcilable differences as a reason for the split. However, in the songwriter's case, she claims cruel treatment as grounds for their behavior for the divorce. By definition, it means willful infliction of pain, bodily or mental. Reasonably justified apprehension of danger to life, limb, or health. In the new filings from Shumpert, the former basketballer is poking at his estranged wife's reason, claiming that Taylor has not proved he made her feel endangered despite her allegation. He wants the court to strike out her reason and replace it with an irretrievable broken bond as grounds for divorce. That sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Wow.
In addition, Shumpert is calling out the 1001 actress, claims that he has been irresponsible with the care of their two daughters, Junie 7 and Rue Rose 3. Recall that Taylor and Shumpert called off their marriage of 10 years. Their marriage of 10 years months ago, with the singer making the first move. She initially filed the divorce documents under the initials in a bid to keep the proceedings super private. She, however, confirmed they were going their separate ways in September after cheating rumors circulated. Taking to Instagram to share a playful photo of her and Shumpert, Taylor assured her fans that she remains good friends and co-parents with her ex-partner. Not too much on my best friend, in all fairness. That's what she said, blah, 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 blah. What do you guys feel about this?
She did say infidelity isn't one of the reasons for her departure.
But then in the court documents, it says that infidelity could have been one of the things in there. And he was like, I ain't never cheated. So, how y'all feeling about TT and Iman?
I'm sad about it.
She's a Cancer. He's a Sag. She's a Sag. She's a Cancer. I think she's the more popular one. What do you guys think?
No, he's a big time basketball player.
No, she's the more popular one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I just really enjoyed their relationship. Period.
Do y'all think that he feels like he was overshadowed by her?
I don't think so. No. I don't think so because although he wasn't the most popular, he came with his own popularity and his own fan base.
Because then he started acting. He was whose boyfriend in Raising Kanan? Not Raising Kanan. The one with Tyreek. He was in Tyreek.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's the not Tyreek.
That's a basketball player?
He was in The Shy. I'm sorry. He was in The Shy.
Oh.
So he was the extra boyfriend in The Shy. Then he was on Dancing with the Stars. So after he got with Tiana, then we started hearing about him a lot more. I'd say that.
Yep.
So I don't think that he felt like he was overshadowed by her at all. Maybe
because he was always with. They were always like.
Right. Or maybe it was that she started working a lot more after having their children, and maybe she wasn't around as much. So maybe that contributed to it. But I always just felt like I was seeing a picture of them yesterday, and can y'all tell DJ Poopa to leave me alone? I'm gonna say that on the radio. Somebody tell DJ Poopa to leave me alone.
What
He doesn't want to.
Harasses me. Harasses me.
Hey, Poopa, leave her alone. Leave my family alone.
God. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. Whatever I was saying is what I was saying.
LaWanda said she was done with the relationship. She reportedly cited instances where Shumpert would be annoyed when people asked for her photographs while they were at public events together. According to BET award winner, even from the former Cavaliers player signed a $40 million contract, he was jealous of the fame she achieved with her acting career.
Yeah. So I was saying, that's what I was saying. I saw the sweetest picture of them last night where they were like in a club or a party or something like that. And they just had this moment where they were like both looking at each other and she was like staring him in the eyes. And the memes was like, the caption was like, if you look at me like this in the club, we leaving right now. And I was like, look at how sweet they look with each other. So then to hear this, and like abuse. Like, oh my gosh, that's just so awful.
She said
man.
that she claims she began to intentionally dim her light for her husband to try to have a harmonious and peaceful marriage. As Iman became more and more angry about her popularity, things reportedly got so bad that she began turning down acting and reporting opportunities because of her estranged husband. This is terrible. Well, you never know what's going on in people's lives and in their marriages, so we can't even take this on anymore.
Right.
But it just really kind of sucks because there are certain couples that you look at and you want to believe that it's real.
Yeah,
Like
I think it
that
could be
it's
both
real.
of them though, because I mean, I think Tiana's such a strong woman that
Tiana doesn't seem like
she
soft
don't
woman
seem like
either.
she no joke.
Yeah.
Like I don't see him outright. I don't know. In my head, in my thoughts, I don't see him outright abusing her and she letting it go down.
But you don't. Abuse doesn't have to be physical as well. It could be.
That's true. But according to what Danielle was read,
and then she just said he was showing signs of a like narcissistic behavior and stuff like that. So maybe he don't even. I'm not defending him, and I'm not gonna defend her because I'm gonna leave these
Everybody
two very
saying
rich
that
people.
Tiana was a lot.
Yeah,
she seems like a lot. Honestly,
I agree.
I never watched their show.
But I feel like that's microaggression as well.
Tiana Taylor is very boring.
Yeah.
And I feel like she does that in real life.
But I'll also say something about her.
Right.
Yeah, I'll also say that Iman was grown when he entered into a relationship with this person who a lot of other people might deem too much. So if you're saying that you can handle that and you can sign on for that, then that's what comes with the territory.
Agreed.
If you are not okay with that beforehand, then you're not okay.
You knew who she was when you met her.
In Lenox.
She's
from Harlem, 117 in Lenox. She's a whole lot.
Toya says she's a Sag. They are very strong people. It do be real until it's not people involved. Y'all ever watch the show? She was a lot. You know, like I mean.
Oh yeah, they did have a show.
Yeah, what's that called?
Iman and Tiana. Also, too, you know that there's this rumor or a myth about these reality shows for couples. Like if you have a reality show, it's like the death of your marriage. So maybe they just fell into that.
Okay, let's explore that because who has made it out of a reality show?
I don't
together.
But even the show Black Love.
Yeah.
That you sit with all these couples. So many of those couples are no longer together.
Really?
That were on Black Love. I mean, Megan Good and her husband. Tia Mowry and her husband.
Stop there. I heard that they might be rekindling a little bit.
Well, I would like that.
Yep. That. Because she's been just on TikTok wilding out, and I prefer to see them both together wilding out on TikTok.
Instead of
this
just
the
her.
one that married the black man?
The one with the black, yeah.
Ain't that be a bitch?
Wow. Yeah.
Because I didn't want it to be that way. Maybe if the other one and damn it.
No, her white husband is doing really, really well.
I love that too.
Yeah,
like, you know what?
like
Sometimes
them.
you got to go out.
Yeah. And listen.
Step out the culture.
I'm going out next time.
That's when I go find my man at Del Frisco's. Boy, I tell you.
I'm going out. But so that there's that rumor. I mean, Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey, when they had their show too, they didn't last. So I'm kind of
Whitney and Bobby.
Kim
Kardashian and Kanye Kardashian.
Look at that. All of these people, there's that myth, and it seems to be true.
Oh, no. In sad news, Forrest Whitaker's ex-wife, actress Keisha Nash, died at 51.
Oh,
His ex-wife?
His ex-wife.
Oh, okay. So this is not the one that he's with now. Okay.
Okay. See, I didn't even read ex-wife at first.
Me either. Because I was like, oh, no, his wife died. This is his ex-wife.
Chevy Chase, $80. 80 years old, falls off stage at Christmas vacation.
Oh,
Chevy Chase is still around?
Chevy Chase was dead. I was going to say, no, man, not at Christmas. He can't die at Christmas.
First of all, I thought Chevy Chase was gone a long time ago.
Huh? What?
I thought he was one of the people that died young.
Don't kill him.
I don't want to kill him. I'm excited to know that he is still around.
I didn't know he was still around.
Oh, but listen, if Chevy Chase were to pass at Christmas, that would destroy
isn't he every Santa Claus movie?
He's National Lampoon Christmas.
Oh, yes.
That's Chevy Chase. Yeah.
Look at him, though. That's crazy.
Is he okay? 80 years old.
He falls off a stage after arriving. Did the wheelchair fall off the stage too? That's terrible.
Oh my God.
Chevy Chase channeled his bumbling Clark Griswold character at a recent Christmas vacation event. The actor, 80 years old, was greeting fans at Shea's Performing Arts Center in Buffalo, New York, Wednesday when he stepped right off the stage. Chase entered the stage.
Not funny.
He first got his whole career started back in 1989 for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation in a wheelchair, but quickly stood up and began walking toward the crowd. A moment later, in a video shared by TMZ, the Saturday Night Live alum slipped off the stage. I would like to see her.
I know, our producer. Oh, let me see.
There he goes. 80 years old. He looks great. I didn't even know he was that tall.
Yeah, he's super tall. Did they show him fall?
Not yet.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, damn.
Our producer said he's such a fool. I probably would have just laughed.
Yeah. Oh, damn. That is a fall.
It is. I mean, it's not a long way, thank goodness, but
he was pulled a little disc in his hip or something, maybe like that.
I know, but sometimes with these older people, once they, hurt them hips.
That's it. Cassie's traumatized friend pens letter to Diddy backing abuse claims.
Oh
boy.
What's it say now?
Cassie's friend pens. Oh, I think this is the friend that had said something. Remember, they was in the story. They had said like the friend had tried to stop him one day, and then he ended up paying her off or something like that. Did you read that in the thing?
Oh no, I didn't read that, girl. Tell us about it.
Let's see. Grammy-winning songwriter Tiffany Red has come forward to publicly corroborate her longtime pal Cassie's claim that Diddy was abusive to her. I'm breaking my silence, freeing myself from haunting recollections, standing in solidarity with Cassie, and standing up for myself. I fear for my safety as her suit alludes to me, although not by name. I hope that revealing my identity to the public will afford me some measure of protection. Red, 36, claimed that she witnessed a heated confrontation between Cassie and Diddy at a karaoke spot where they all gathered for the Me and You singer's 29th birthday in 2015. I think this is the exact same thing that she talked about. When I walked out of the room, you had her backed into a corner in the hallway outside of the door, and your security surrounded you too as you cursed her out with your hands in her face. She and I briefly made eye contact. I felt helpless. She looked afraid and kept looking down at the floor. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. Red claimed Cassie asked her to accompany them back to her place, and she did so because she was worried the bad boy executive would hurt her. Prior to this incident, Cassie had confided in me that she's writing a letter to Cassie, so it's kind of like me, she's talking to her. You confided in me that you were physically abusive, and the way you were in your face that night was alarming to me.
She's writing the letter to Diddy.
To
like
Cassie.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to leave her alone. Red claims Cassie asked her to accompany them back to her. Let me see. So prior to this incident, Cassie had Red claims that later that night, while at Cassie's house, she was woken up by Diddy's screams, who allegedly shouted at her, emotionally singing, "Bitch, where are you?"
Oh,
that is not nice to say. You were visibly intoxicated. Okay, so she's writing to Cassie, and so was Cassie, the songwriter alleged in her letter. She appeared sedated and very withdrawn. It was the first time I saw her this way. Red claims Diddy was fuming because Cassie would not have sex with him, so she told the I Need a Girl rapper she doesn't have to have sex with you if she doesn't want to. However, Diddy allegedly responded, "She gon' get this D," and the couple allegedly drove off. Wow. I was terrified for Cassie and completely traumatized, Red wrote. She later told me you made her have a freak off, the FOs that we are so well known about, which Cassie described in her lawsuit as an arrangement where you would make her perform sexual acts with male sex workers that night. The songwriter who worked with Cassie on songs like Don't Let Go and Simple Things added that she had been disturbed to her core over the alleged incident she witnessed. However, Red claims that the birthday party was not the only incident of abuse that she allegedly saw.
Damn.
She says there was occasions where I heard you yelling at her and making threats. Observed her so high I was afraid of her overdosing at a party you threw for her in Malibu, and witnessed both of you getting IVs after a different night of partying. with Cassie bravely sharing her story and finally free to share mine. That night of her birthday and so many others are burned in my brain and have tormented me since. Red wrote on her Instagram stories Thursday that she is proud of herself for breaking her silence, but noted in her letter that to this day, she still suffers from physical reactions, including sweating palms, a racing heart, and the onset of panic attack over what she allegedly witnessed. That's terrible. That is
Poor
terrible.
girl. I feel so bad for Cassie.
Yeah.
That's so terrible.
Yeah. Diddy's denying any wrongdoing in any type of way. I'm not sure when he would say that he did it, but, you know, as long as he's denying it, there's a lot of people out there that will, you know, believe him.
Nobody has come to his rescue yet.
Not a single solitary person besides Aaron Hall.
And that Aaron Hall defending him?
And that was not a defendation.
Right.
That was Aaron Hall incriminating his own self.
His own self. I mean, the security guards have corroborated. These are people who have witnessed it and corroborating. There's all these other stories that are coming out. And like you said, Triz, no one is saying that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everybody, even if you never seen him do it, there's not a lot of doubt in anybody's mind that Diddy was at least capable of doing it.
I wonder what this newest baby mama, if she has any something.
And he's probably checked the shit out of her, like, girl,
don't you even try.
I gave you a whole baby, and this would all. I mean, what again? I keep on asking this. What do you guys believe is going to happen to this man's career?
Just like Russell Simmons. He'll end up just like Russell Simmons.
Moving to Bali. Speaking of Russell Simmons has been circulating the internet with his latest interview.
Really?
He said,
where they find him?
In Bali, sitting cross-legged in a temple.
Talking about Namaste.
Yes. He said that he was polygraphed 9 times. Polygraphed 9 times and passed all of them. He said that he used to very much talk to a lot of women very aggressively and crazily, but he said he ain't never been physical and it was all consensual and everybody never had no problem with it.
You heard what you said. He's in Bali. Anybody that's in Bali could pass a lie detector test.
Why? Because he's so zen.
That's what the comment section was like. You know that those is easy, like Krishan and Blueface passed lie detective test. So Mr. 9 poly detectors, whatever. I don't really understand. Like I don't really get it. What you trying to say? What you trying to do? I fully believe that Diddy did it.
Yeah.
I fully believe. And I'm not as, which is crazy also, and I'm going to say this. I'm not as, I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone.
Say it.
I was going to say, like, I'm not as, not upset. I don't want to use any of those words. I'm not as, taken aback the way that I was for R. Kelly. Like, I don't even want to watch R. Kelly's anything because I just think that he's nasty man.
Yeah.
But like Diddy, I want to see the full documentary and everyone they make on him.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know because I think that Diddy also comes with a lot.
I never watched any of those R. Kelly documentary things. I don't know who that is. I never watched any of those R. Kelly documentary things, but like you said, I would be interested to watch the Diddy one.
Diddy is a boogeyman of the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
Baba
that.
Yaga. What is it?
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Yes.
Baba
Yaga.
Lil Durk affiliate Duty. Oh, yes. You guys remember the story of the artist Duty Low?
Who?
Duty Low.
Yes,
The girlfriend had accused him of putting nickels inside of her son's butt.
Lord.
And she went on this whole thing and accused this man of doing all the things to her little son. Even had a recording of her son saying all of it.
Yep.
He was found not guilty and he got $1 million.
Who gave it to him?
She was lying.
Because she was lying. She was saying...
Lil Durk affiliate Duty Low has reportedly won a defamation case against his ex-girlfriend FTN Bay. In a tweet shared with the followers on Thursday, the rapper claimed to have secured $1.25 million from his ex per a judge's order. City Boys up. I won't ever speak on this again. I just won the lawsuit, $1,250,000. Don't play with my name. Tell her I said big FTN. Shh, he wrote. Details about the case are limited.
FTN?
I think that's her name. Her name is FTN Bay.
Okay.
Details about the case are limited as it has been adjudicated in family court, but a docket of the initial case has been obtained by Hip Hop DX, and you can see what along Duty Low's tweet. So let's see them.
Nickels in the butt.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The pair's horrifying, rancorous relationship first went south back in October 2021 when FTN Bay claimed that Duty Low, real name David Salisbury, had sodomized her young son with, 3 screws months earlier. So he had put 3 screws in his butt. Bay shared an audio clip on Instagram of her son crying while telling her about the alleged incident. She claims his injuries were so severe she had to put him back in diapers due to him being unable to control his bowels. Duty quickly denied the allegations and shared a video showing Bay allegedly grooming her son to accuse him of the horrific crime in the clip. The mother tells the child not to blame the incident on Alex, who was later revealed to be a 3-year-old boy. Oh.
You think the little boy is putting the screws in his own butt? Because that's
what
something that little boys do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duty.
What?
Yeah, they do weird things.
What?
They eat things. They put things in all of their holes, their
Up their nose, all kinds of things that little boys do.
You don't know.
In the bottom.
But maybe you put it in your nose or your ear.
Yeah.
Duty also accused.
Yeah, I
did. Duty also accused his ex-girlfriend of fabricating the allegations out of spite after they broke up and harassing him and his family for weeks. In December 2021, the Chicago rapper took things to a step further by filing a $5 million lawsuit against FTN Bay, accusing her of defamation, emotional distress, and perpetual reputational harm that resulted in him losing income and business opportunities. That's terrible.
That is so crazy.
Why
that? That's weird.
That is weird.
And so he's not getting that $1 million because where FTN Bay gonna get it from? She's got an outfit on from Temu. So he's not getting.
She issued a public apology to Duty Low. And she said, I was never trying to ruin his career or trying to get clout.
Sorry, excuse me.
Wait.
By claiming that a grown man put some screws into a child,
Yep.
What did you think was going to happen to his career? Like, it was like, oh, yeah, that's what he did, and okay.
The child needs to be taken away from her.
She sounds like a fool. Listen to this. I just believed my son, and I just believed my son, and I believe him. I was just going to do whatever I could for my son. I was going to side for my son, however, that means, and he dealt with it in his ways, but finally we came to an understanding agreement, and he decided to take the test, and he did it. It's done. It's over with. He passed the test. What?
Who passed the test?
What test?
What is the test?
Lie detector test?
What?
I don't know what you're talking
ma'am, it's not, what?
I don't believe nothing she said. Not
Me
even
either.
that because she don't make no damn sense.
Me either. And this is why they say don't believe women sometimes, because it's people like her that sit here and accuse people of doing things that they didn't do. And that's a horrid, heinous, awful, terrible, unbelievably wrong thing to accuse somebody of.
Yeah,
that is messed up.
Janet is still under Nichols.
I also don't believe that a fine should be enough.
Yeah.
I also believe that when you accuse somebody of something as terrible as this, and it has come out to be that it is not true, that you should also get punishable by imprisonment.
Yeah, there needs to be some real reparations for this situation. This is not okay.
It's not okay.
Wow. I'm glad that he was proven to be innocent in that, because that is heinous. Heinous.
Speaking of heinous, this is how you do it. This is how you're supposed to do it. Sometimes you just got to switch. Andrew Shue. So remember the story of TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, and they was cheating on their spouses with each other in public all the time. They then got fired. And then after a few months, they decided they was going to take their relationship public, and they're gonna be in love and happy
all over, everywhere.
However, what they did was Andrew Shue and Marley Figberg, these are the opposing, these are the spouses. They are now together.
Yes,
and they are doing it.
Do it. Do it good and in public.
Do it all night long
and in public.
Pictures
everywhere.
Don't always tell the whole story. After Page 6 broke the news that ex-spouses, maybe it's not true, scandalous couple Amy Robach and TJ Holmes are now dating each other. Photos of the exes resurfaced. The two selfies, one from 2016 and one from 2017, both show Andrew Shue and Marley Figberg Robach and Holmes' exes, respectively, looking very pally, their faces pressed up against each other. The cozy snaps led many to believe Shue and Fiegberg had been tight for years, but sources said that they really didn't know each other all that well until after their marriages fell apart around a year ago amid the affair claims. We're told Melrose Place star Shrew,
yes, you remember him?
and immigration lawyer Fiegberg had a long-time social friendship because Robach and Holmes were work friends. Oh, so are they together?
I want them to be together. And even if they aren't together, they should get together now.
Who are these people?
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes. You know, Loquacious Holmes.
Yes. They said that, but we're told that Fiegberg and Shrew developed a stronger friendship in the aftermath of the divorce and eventually started dating about 6 months ago. So they are together.
They are.
That's awesome.
I love it.
I'm not mad at all. Maybe sometimes that's what a marriage needs. Sometimes you got to switch partners real quick.
Yeah.
What is it called? Wife swap.
Yeah, wife swap.
Yeah, and I believe that Wife Swap was a good show. I think that it gave people perspective on their marriages and stuff, and made them appreciate being home. And this is what they're doing: a real life wife swap. And good kudos to them.
Good for them.
Yes, absolutely.
And I hope they really make it work.
Me too. Anyhow, people.
Did you guys cover Kodak?
Oh, Kodak is a drug addict.
Kodak Black. Yeah.
What's Kodak doing? Let me get to find the story.
Cracking.
So yesterday evening, Kodak Black was arrested. Rapper Kodak Black leaves jail after arrest for cocaine possession, other charges in Plantation, Florida.
Plantation, Florida.
I thought he said implantation.
Plantation, Florida shouldn't be a name, though. Like, I feel like that's one of the first things that should be changed when we're looking at changing names. You never found a Faneuil Hall article.
Yeah, I didn't. There's no recent one.
So Black's whose real name is Bill Capri was booked in Broward County Jail.
His name is Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
Bill Capri.
Who was booked in Broward County Jail Thursday on possession of cocaine, tampering with fabricating physical evidence, and improperly stopping a vehicle, records showed. The arrest happened in Plantation, Florida, after officers spotted a black Bentley SUV parked in the roadway of a 600 block Northwest Terrace, an arrest report said. The officer approached the vehicle, the black SUV, and saw Black asleep in the driver's seat. Noting that a strong odor of burnt cannabis was coming from the vehicle, report said. The officer opened the SUV's door and shut it off. Inside was a cup that reeked of alcohol, along with cannabis wrapped in paper and suspected cannabis residue in the center of the console. Black was told to exit the vehicle, and when he exited the vehicle, if there were any weapons or anything illegal in the SUV, he replied, just some weed. And short story long, he walked out the vehicle, white powder dropped off of him. The cop was like, oh, this looked like something. Then he saw some white rocks inside the seat on the ground. And when he tested it, Kodak Black said it was Percocets. When the cop took it to testing, it was actual cocaine.
Which is crazy because unless you have a prescription for Percocets, that too is illegal.
Yes. And Kodak Black was recently put on probation earlier this year for drug possession.
For the same thing. Wasn't it the same type story?
In July 2002, he was pulled over. He was found 31 oxidone tablets.
The pills,
Yeah. So this is not looking too good for him.
I remember when I was on the other radio station, me and Val would always be talking about these people having handlers, and this was mostly towards like guns and stuff like that. Why are you carrying if you not have a license? Get somebody a licensed carrier to be with you all the time.
Right.
In this situation, where the hell is Kodak's people?
Yeah.
Who is in charge? Where's his manager? Who is in charge of making sure that everybody's money stays where it's supposed to? Because I can't imagine that Kodak is making mad money and doing mad things besides his royalties, being a crackhead. And let's call it what it is. Like, if you always getting caught with some drugs, then you're a drug addict.
Right.
Cut it out.
And let's be clear, crackhead is all encompassing.
All encompassing.
If you're a drug addict, you're a crackhead.
Yes.
So it's what I'm saying specifically. In this case,
opioids,
We're still not done with the story yet.
What happened?
Earlier this week, a warrant was issued for Black earlier this year after he failed to submit a random drug test and alcohol in February. A few days later, on February 8th, he took a drug test and alcohol test, which revealed traces of fentanyl.
Jesus.
As a result, Black's release was revoked and an arrest warrant was issued. Black later went before Broward Judge County, who put him on a 30-day drug treatment program. He went to the program, came out the program, and now this is one of the situations. And we got to remember that he was also pardoned by Donald Trump.
This child needs help.
And that's Donald Trump did that on purpose.
That says
because
so much.
Donald Trump should not have pardoned him because maybe his life would have been a little bit different. But Donald Trump took it as some clout chasing and decided to pardon this very disturbed young man. And now he feels like he's entitled to do whatever he wants to do because you got pardoned by Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You all here campaigning for Donald Trump and you can't keep crack out your nose.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Fantasia said, right, like it's like, who does he belong to? And it's true, like there's no body, he needs help.
He needs help. He needs somebody who actually gives. That's the problem.
And
these artists don't really have anybody that care about them.
Yeah. I think Kodak is 26.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
And then when you think about, like, we just had a really great interview with Valiant, right? And you think about people like Kodak and the amount of interviews that he's done, and you can't even compare it. Like, it's just, it's very sad. It's very sad of affairs. And then this was back in October. Just to move on from this, is going back to our local news. They have passed a poll, 51% poll of all Bostonians believe that the name of Faneuil Hall should be changed. Recently, I don't think it was an article. However, it was a bill that somebody posted that it passed.
Yeah.
That they are going to be changing the name of Faneuil Hall to something like Crispus Attucks or Elizabeth Freeman or Frederick Douglass or the Noble Hall or Liberty Hall.
Oh.
Which I feel like it should be something like that, like Freedom Hall.
I don't think they should name it specifically after one person.
And can
if
I
they name
say
it after
this?
someone black, then
That's
they're
what I
gonna
was
be
about to say. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm not for black people, but if they're going to take it, the name of a white person and change it, put it with another white person who did something nice for the city or something like that. That's how race wars end.
Yeah.
Everything we got white, they going to replace with black. No, we just replaced it with a nice white man who did something better in the city.
But I like Freedom Hall. That sounds nice.
I want to go to Freedom Hall.
Me as well.
Freedom Hall
They're gonna
isn't
have
still
to dig
there.
to find a lot of nice white people here.
Oh, Janet, there's already a Freedom Hall?
Where is it?
Behind. Oh, that is
You got
true.
the Freedom House.
It is. That's Freedom House.
That's the Freedom
The
House.
Freedom
Yeah.
House.
Freedom House.
The Freedom House is
What are they doing with the
is
Freedom
not
House?
the Freedom House right now. It's closed.
But what are they doing with that building?
It's the Freedom Shell. It's just a shell of a building.
See, that's what I'm
There
saying.
used to be a lot of things there.
A lot. We used to go to summer programs and all kinds of
used
stuff.
to have a lot of things at that Freedom House.
They did.
Yeah.
That's how I got to meet all the other Metco students sometimes. This is very interesting.
You're right. You showed it.
Well, now, guys, that is the end of our show for
Now
F-Word
it's time
Friday.
to say goodbye.
You guys have a safe and joyous weekend. Big shout out to our winners, Jenny and Froro for getting tickets to go see Valiant tonight. If you have not purchased your tickets yet, not sure exactly what you're waiting for, you might be able to find a few left over at a premium price.
Very premium.
But make sure
it was premium in the first place.
It was preemed. It was supreme. Supreme price. So if you were listening to the show and you want a ticket, that is great for you. And if you already have it and you're going to be in one of these fancy sections in the VIP, just make a little room or pass me a little flute of champagne.
Yes, me as well.
A flute of it.
As well.
I'm going to figure out if I want to.
Tomorrow I will be at the Ugly Sweater, the Ugly as
that Cino's?
Sweater. I'll be at Slade's.
Oh, Slade's!
Yeah, for my birthday. I'm DJing at Slade's for the first time.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna go there.
I'm going.
I'm gonna go there. That's tomorrow. What time is that?
Slade's. Hold on. So tomorrow is the Ugly Sweater Christmas party, 10 p.m. till close, going down at Slade's. Music by me and DJ Y Sham.
Oh, I'm there.
Oh,
I am there. Count me in. Shoot, right after D-Nate party, go right over there and have a good old time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow, people, we got to slide on over to the side. Thank you for joining us for another really, really great week of Saucy and Friends in the Morning. We'll see you guys bright and early on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
SparkFM.com.